Today, I'm gonna attempt to ride every ride they have here at Tokyo Disneyland. I thought I would do a fun video today, Explorers, where I just ride every ride that they have here at Tokyo Disneyland. Now, to give you some context, it is June 1st and it is a Wednesday, so it's not exactly busy today. And the only ride that I can see that is not operating is the Mark Twain, so we won't be doing that one, but I'll be doing everything else. We don't have fast passes right now, so I have to do everything standby. There is the Disney Premier Access for Beauty and the Beast, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to do the standby, and we're just going to have fun with it. Now, of course, if it's really super busy, or you're here on a weekend, or something like that, it might be harder to do all this. So just kind of keep that in mind. This is just for fun, and just to kind of give you an idea of what it's like going on all the different rides here. We're walking into the Beauty and the Beast area, and you can see the hotel for the new expansion of Disney Sea way in the back there. That's set to open in 2023, so next year. I can't believe it's next year already. Wow. There's also that mountain back there. I think that's Frozen. Disneyland and Disney Sea are back to back. It is currently 9:30. The park opened at 9, and Beauty and the Beast is at an hour wait, so we're gonna get into the standby line for this. It's the longest wait in the park right now. There is the Disney Premier Access, but we're not doing that today. I have another video on that if you're interested in learning about what the Disney Premier Access is. Okay, let's get in line here. Easily the best attraction at Tokyo Disneyland. It's still 60-minute wait. I feel like every time I'm at the park here, I'm recording something about this ride. It's just, it's incredible. The theming in here is just fantastic. They did such a good job. Just got off Beauty and the Beast, and it took about an hour and a half, even though it was a posted wait time of an hour. I think it went down for a little bit because when we were outside, the line stopped moving for about, I want to say 10-15 minutes, so 90 minutes. That took a lot longer than I was hoping. Another thing I want to mention is not all the rides I can record on. Beauty and the Beast was fine, but other rides like Pooh's Hunny Hunt, for whatever reason, we're not supposed to. I don't know. The rules seem a little arbitrary. Anyway, we're gonna head on to the next attraction. We're gonna be going to Baymax, so let's go do that. And it's 11 a.m., so an hour and a half. Beauty and the Beast is right there. That's Fantasyland. And here's Happy Ride with Baymax. It's at a 35-minute wait. That took about 40 minutes. The posted time was 35. I'm not having good luck today. Anyway, that was Baymax. Happy Ride with Baymax. Now we're gonna go do Pooh's Hunny Hunt. We're here at Pooh's Hunny Hunt in Fantasyland, and it's posted at 20 minutes for the wait time. It's about 11:50 right now, so 10 to 12. I love Pooh's Hunny Hunt. It's the original trackless dark ride that opened at a Disney park. Pooh's Hunny Hunt opened up in 2000, so it's been running for 22 years now. It was the first trackless dark ride at a Disney park, so it kind of paved the way for all the trackless dark rides you now see at the Disney parks. This ride is an absolute must. It is so dang charming, seriously. It's about 10 after 12, so Pooh's Hunny Hunt took about 20 minutes, which is good. So in about 2.5 hours, I've done 3 attractions. But those were the 3 longest waits currently. So now I think I'm gonna start working counterclockwise. I'm gonna start in Tomorrowland. We'll go back to Tomorrowland and then start working my way through. Go from Tomorrowland through Toontown into Fantasyland, then head into Westernland and Adventureland. I also need to eat at some point. We're making good time though, I think. Okay, let's head to Tomorrowland. Today's video is sponsored by WDW Magazine, the place to get your Disney fix with their monthly print and digital magazine. It's a great way to stay updated with the happenings at Walt Disney World and other Disney parks around the world, including Tokyo Disneyland. They showcase beautiful photos, easy to follow tips, and some issues even have Articles written by yours truly. Save 20% off your first year of subscription by using the promo code EXPLORER20 at checkout. You can scan the QR code on the screen with your phone or visit explorer.wdwmag.com. Supporting our sponsors also supports us, so make sure you go and check them out. We're here at Monsters Inc. now. So it's at a 5-minute wait, and everything else, I'm just pulling up the wait times here. So Monsters Inc. is at 5, Space Mountain's at 10, Star Tours is at 5, and we have Baymax, it's at 25, Beauty and the Beast is at 35, Roger Rabbit's at 5, Pooh is at 20, It's Small World is at 10. Pretty much all the smaller rides in Fantasyland are 5 or 10 minutes. Haunted Mansion's at 5, Splash Mountain's at 10, Big Thunder Mountain's at 20, and Jungle Cruise and the Railroad are 10 and 20, and Pirates of the Caribbean's at 5. So I think I should be able to knock this out before dinner time. Took about 10 minutes to get through everything. It's about 12:40 right now. So for this attraction, it's a little tight. The ride vehicles are really tight. So I'm about 5'11", about 180 centimeters tall, and my knees hit right in the front of the ride vehicle. So for a lot of the attractions, I think most people should have no problems getting on them. It does depend on, size and everything. But the official Tokyo Disney Resort website has the height requirements and everything for all the attractions, so you can go and check that out. But if you're concerned about being able to fit on some of the ride vehicles, you can ask the cast members and they will be able to help you out. Tokyo Disney Resort also has what's called Barrier Free, and they have this all on the website. There's tons of information there, so I recommend you go and check that out. So if you're in a wheelchair or if you have some accessibility needs, you can go and check that out, and they have all the information there for you to help with the attractions. Monsters Inc. is right there, and right beside it, Star Tours. And that's what we're going to be doing next. It's sitting at a 5-minute wait, so this should be pretty quick. It's the same as all the other Star Tours around the world. It's 5 minutes after 1, and we just got off the Star Tour, so the whole thing's like 10-15 minutes, whatever. Wasn't very long. Next, I want to do Space Mountain and Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters, but I am hungry, so I'm going to eat here at the Galactic Pizza Port to fill my stomach before we do more rides. So let's get something to eat. Galactic Pizza Port's a great place to eat if you want pizza. And apple tea soda, which is my absolute favorite drink. I love my apple tea soda. I always have to get it when I come to Tokyo Disneyland. You cannot find it anywhere else. It's only at Tokyo Disneyland. You can find apple tea, or you can find apple soda outside of the parks, but you can't find apple tea soda. It is so refreshing, and it's not overly sweet either. The chicken calzone, chicken tomato calzone, is kind of a go-to when I really don't know what I want to get, because it's a safe bet. So good. There's chicken, there's tomato sauce and cheese inside. It's, one of my favorites. So just for a little bit more context, so Oriental Land Company is the company that owns and operates Tokyo Disney Resorts. So Disney doesn't run the parks here. So things are done a lot differently. For the most part, things are done very differently here. But Oriental Land Company has said that they want to reduce the capacity of the parks so they're not as busy as they were pre, 2020. Because, man, the crowds here were soul crushing on really busy days like weekends and holidays. Like, you would see 2-3 hour wait times across the board for everything, and it was very soul crushing. I'll be honest. But there are slow times as well for the park, where wait times are not like that. They're not like that all the time. I do have a video where I talk about which months are good to visit, which months are bad to visit. I'll put it up here on the screen for you, so you can go and check that out, because I go through every single month and give you my thoughts and experience on that. But the reason why I mentioned the capacity is right now we don't know what the official capacity is for the parks, so it's not super quiet here, but it's not super busy either. And of course, this is not a peak period, so it's really hard to judge how these wait times are going to go. If the capacity is going to be increased more, we really don't know. So the wait times I'm showing you today, I guess take those with a grain of salt. Don't think of them as an absolute. They might get higher during the busy times, and who knows what's going to happen once the borders are reopened for tourism, and those crowds start increasing too. So it's really hard to say, but the purpose of me doing this video is just to show you, going through all the rides, just having fun. That's what we're doing. That food really hit the spot. I really needed that. But we got the longest lines out of the way. Now we get to do the shorter lines. So I think everything should go a little bit quicker. So let's go do that. It's 1:35 and we're going to do Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters. It's at a 5-minute wait. I didn't do too great with Astro Blasters, but we're gonna do Space Mountain next. It's only a 5-minute wait for Space Mountain. That's nothing. So Space Mountain's actually closing in 2024. Yeah, they're redoing this entire attraction, and it's supposed to reopen in 2027. I have a link in the description. I'll put it in the video here too, where you can learn about what they're doing, what we know so far. It's wild that they're changing this entire attraction. It was an opening day attraction here at Tokyo Disneyland. That really was a 5-minute wait for Space Mountain. Now for this version of Space Mountain, it's the 2-seater, so it's side by side. It's not like Walt Disney World, it's more like Disneyland in California and Hong Kong Disneyland. My issue with this, again, I'm 5'11", about 180 centimeters tall. It's pretty tight going in, and especially if you have a bag, if you try and put it by your feet, it's pretty tight. But you can have your bag like on your chest if you like, if it doesn't fit. So if you're 6 feet taller, it might be a little uncomfortable. But I know for this one they do have a test seat that you can test ahead of time. You just have to ask the cast members. Now we're gonna head to Toontown. Let's head to Toontown. We're gonna do Gadget's Go Coaster, which is a family-friendly coaster. It's a fun little family coaster. It lasts not even 30 seconds. It's good for kids if you want to, introduce kids to roller coasters. It's good. Okay, so we did that. It's about 20 after 2. We're gonna go do Roger Rabbit's spin now. Here we are. It's only a 5-minute wait. She's excited. Yep, that was pretty much a walk-on. So it's 2:30 right now, and the Dreaming Up Parade's going by, so I'm gonna wait and watch that because my path is blocked, so I can't get across yet. And then we're gonna head into Fantasyland again. Next is It's a Small World. It's posted at a 5-minute wait time. I love this facade, it's so gorgeous. We finished It's a Small World. Now we're going to tackle Pinocchio's Daring Journey. It's about 3:15. It's sitting at a 5-minute wait. We did Pinocchio, now we're gonna do Snow White's Adventures. It's posted at a 10-minute wait. And it's what time is it? It is 20 after 3. Making good time. We just finished Snow White over there. Now we're going to do Peter Pan's Flight, which is posted at a 15-minute wait time, and it's about 3:30. Whew. Peter Pan took about 20 minutes. Now we're going to do the Haunted Mansion, which is right across. It's saying at 5 minutes. Usually they have the wait time at 13, but for some reason it's at 5. I guess you just walk right on. Next up is Alice's Tea Party. It's at a 5-minute wait. Man, Fantasyland's taking me a long time. I don't remember the last time I did the teacups. Okay, next is the Carousel. It's another 5-minute wait, so we're gonna go do that. The parade is coming by. I don't remember the last time I did the Carousel either. That was basically a walk-on. The Usatama parade is going by, but I'm gonna get on Dumbo. It's at a 15-minute wait, and then I'm done with the attractions. Or no, I should say the rides. The rides in Fantasyland. I'm not gonna do the Cinderella walkthrough thing. Okay, let's get on Dumbo. We're finished Dumbo. Now I'm done the rides in Fantasyland. It's about 10 to 5, I think. Yeah, it's about 10 to 5. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. And I'm exhausted already. Well, I say already, it's been almost 8 hours at this point. I need to get something to eat. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. Then we gotta go to Critter Country and Adventureland in Westernland. Finish those rides. Taking a break at the Hungry Bear, where I got my favorite, the pork katsu curry. Comes with the pork cutlet, and I got the cheese topping with it, and it's always really good. Whenever you're in Japan, you have to try curry, especially with the tonkatsu, like the breaded pork. It's delicious. Let's go do more attractions. I'm so tired. We're gonna head to Critter Country and Westernland. That's what we're doing next. I forgot, we need to do the Omnibus. It closes at 6:15, so we need to do it now. You know what my toxic trait is? Thinking that I could do all the rides easily. Honestly, I thought it'd be done by now, and I still have quite a few left to do, and it's 10 to 6. The park closed at 9. I just got over 3 hours, so now I'm starting to panic. I don't know if I'm gonna do this. Okay, Splash Mountain, I guess. Let's. I just did the Omnibus. Now we're gonna go back and do the Splash Mountain. I had to get a thumbnail. I had to take a picture for the thumbnail of the video. It's all in good fun. When I was planning this video, I was thinking of doing all attractions. So that means I would do things that you don't necessarily ride but experience. I'm happy I didn't do that because I wouldn't have been able to do that. The filming alone, because I'm by myself, there's just a lot of, I gotta put the camera in my bag, gotta take it out of my bag, I have to record myself. It's just a lot of work alone. So if I had someone with me, I probably could have done all attractions, but yeah. That's why I picked all rides, because I thought, that'll be easy. I was wrong. Splash Mountain, here we come. Splash Mountain is at a 15-minute wait, and then after that we will do canoes. The canoes closes at 6:30, so I'm cutting it really close. Now I'm stressed. Here we go, Splash Mountain. You don't get as wet on Splash Mountain here. I still got some water on my face. Couldn't do the canoes. They closed the line. It closed at 6:30, and it's what, 6:25, and they closed the line. Oh well, this is turning into a mess. Okay, well, whatever. I need to take a toilet break. Not that you need to know that, but I told you anyway. And then we got more rides to do. This is actually a really good opportunity for me to explain how they will cut off the line depending on how long the wait time is and when the ride closes. So depending on how long the wait time of a ride is, they may not let you enter the ride even though the park is technically still open and the ride is still technically open. An example, I'm just going to use Beauty and the Beast as an example arbitrarily. Park closes at 9. Let's say the wait time is 60 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. They may cut off the line at 8:30. Now that's not all the time, but they will cut off the line before the park closes. And this is not all the time, but it does happen. And one of the big reasons for that is they want to get people out of the park when the park closes, because a lot of people rely on transportation, the public transportation, which doesn't run all night. Usually around here, they're done around midnight or even a little bit before. So cast members need to, get their stuff done so they can leave. And same thing with guests as well. That's just how it works here. So just keep that in mind. Next up, Big Thunder Mountain. What is the wait time? It is at 15 minutes. 15-minute wait. That's not too bad. There's a partition in here. We're doing good on time. It's 7 o'clock and we just got off of Big Thunder Mountain, and I pulled up the wait times here. So we still have Western River Railroad, which is at 25 minutes, and Jungle Cruise is at 15 minutes. So we should be able to finish those if I go like right now. Should get those done by 8, and then we just have Pirates of the Caribbean, then we're done. Got them all done. For other wait times across the board, they're pretty low, 5 minutes. Monsters Inc., Space Mountain, Star Tours, it's Buzz Lightyear. 25 minutes is Baymax, and 20 minutes is Beauty and the Beast. Maybe we'll do that again. We'll see. 50 minutes for Roger Rabbit. 8 minutes for Pooh's Honey Hunt. Now that's a play on words in Japanese.
8 is hachi in Japanese, which also means bee. That is really adorable. And there's also other ones too, like 14, which is ichi for 1 and yon for 4. And if you put them together and abbreviate it, you get iyo, which sounds like Eeyore. Love that. And then there's also 82, which is hachi for 8 and ni for 2. And you put them together and abbreviate it, you get honey, which is honey. It's so clever.
Then 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah, pretty low across the board here. Okay, enough talking. Let's go finish these other rides. Country Bear Theater, we didn't do that today. That's more of an attraction, not really a ride necessarily. Made it to the Western River Railroad. It is at 10 minutes, it says. 10-minute wait. Perfect. Very next door to Western River Railway is a Jungle Cruise, and it's a 15-minute wait. I prefer doing the Jungle Cruise at night anyway. So this works out. It's 7:30, by the way. Got an hour and a half left to do 2 more attractions. We'll get it done.
では空飛んでみたい方、はーい。あ、そんな方こちらで降りていただいて。こちらアフリカ大草原シアターではミュージカル「ライオンキング」の上映中。
I love doing the Jungle Cruise at night. It is much better with the special effects that they've added in. That was like in 2014, I think. It's been a while. So always ride the Jungle Cruise at night. So leave it for last if you're trying to do all the rides. Do it in the evening, seriously. And we got Cinderella Castle all lit up. And that's also the Tiki Room. So it's 10 to 8, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna ride all the rides. We have Pirates of the Caribbean. That's it. I was actually worried that we weren't gonna do it. I like just for a little bit, a scooch, just a scooch. I was worried. Okay, anyway, enough talking. Let's go do Pirates. Otherwise, I will run out of time. I even got to catch the tail end of the electrical parade. Haha! It is 8 o'clock, and we are getting on the final ride. And I've done them all. I am so exhausted. Here we go. Pirates of the Caribbean. Five-minute wait. Let's do it.
So says I, Davy Jones. Dead men tell no tale.
We did it, Explorers. We did all the rides. Almost. Now, of course, I didn't do the Mark Twain because it's closed. And I missed the canoes, whatever. And I know I didn't do all the attractions. I did the rides, but not all the attractions. So like attractions like Mickey's PhilharMagic's The Stitch Encounter. I did skip those. I wanted to do the rides, stuff that you get on and ride. That was my mission for today. And you know what? I did it. Now I'm happy. But also very exhausted. I'm exhausted. Hey, what time is it, actually? Let me check. It is 20 after 8. So we started at around 9:30 and to 20 after 8. I think that's actually pretty good. I probably could have done this in a shorter time frame, but I am notorious for if I have this big chunk of time, I will use up all that time. If I told myself, you got to finish this by 6, I probably would have. But since the park is open till 9, I just, took my time a little bit. But it was still a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. My pro tip for you today, Explorers, is to make Beauty and the Beast the first attraction you do when you get into the park. Don't be like me and show up half an hour after the park opens. Don't do that. Get here an hour, half an hour before the park opens. So then when it does open, you just beeline it for Beauty and the Beast to ride it with minimal wait time. And then you can wait until later in the evening where the wait time will come down a little bit. After you do Beauty and the Beast, I would head to Pooh's Hunny Hunt and ride that, then do Baymax after. Now I know the Baymax attraction, pretty much the same type of ride exists at almost every other Disney park, but the music is fun. That's what makes it fun, is the music. So make sure you do that. And then after that, do whatever you want. Are you going to attempt to ride everything at Tokyo Disneyland when you visit? Let me know in the comments below with the keyword ride. We did a lot of rides today. And it's nice and cool right now, which is nice. It was hot today. It was like 30 degrees or whatever. Anyway, I'll put another video up here for you to help you plan your trip to Tokyo Disney Resort. All right, I'm going to go home and sleep. That's what I am doing right now. Actually, no, that's a lie. I'm going to go ride Beauty and the Beast one more time. All right, XRs, until next time, I cannot talk. Until next time. I'm so tired.